There are 4 learning cycles that you have to go through in the different lives. So it's about 4 different circle levels. First, it is the love spiral that has 12 levels. And then there is the knowledge spiral that has 12 levels. Then there is the value spiral, which has 12 levels. And then there is the spiral of wisdom with 12 levels. Through these 4 learning cycles, you will eventually have learned everything you need. And then you're done with your earthly lives. Then you come to something we call the circle. A circle has no way out. But you then end up at a higher level of intelligence. You will then reach a higher level and another planet. And your life will have completely different values than you have now. The Earth is a primitive level. But when you have evolved and come to other planets with higher intelligence levels, everything will be completely different. On other planets, universal love is practiced. And that is your goal. We will get back to this later and talk about what universal love is all about. Let's go back to the spirals. For example, when you are on the value spiral level 5, you are put to the test in your life based on this level and based on everything that has to do with values. Whether you have children or experience love, or whether it's about work or war or loss, on the value spiral, it's all about values. All your trials in this life will be about value. And when you are on the other spirals, it is either about love and test based on it, or the knowledge spiral, then you will be tested in knowledge. And all trials in that life will be about knowledge. When you are on the spiral of wisdom, you will be put to the hardest trials. Wisdom is something you gain from experience, of what you experience for yourself and go through. Not something you have read and learned from a book, so the trials on the wisdom can be difficult and challenging. But it's about passing the tests. Regardless of whether you become paralyzed after a car accident, lose your family, children and friends, or experience worse things, it's all about coping with the trials, learning to cope with life and what happens in it. It's all about whether you cope with what is happening to you or not. It is meant to make you stronger through difficulties and adversity. This is how the system is built. For every time you pass a test in the universal school, you go up 1 step higher. And in each spiral, you have 12 levels that you can look at as steps. When you are at the top of the stairs, you will see a door. Before you can open this door, you are often put through very difficult trials. But one day, you get there, that you manage to open the door. And then you get to the next level, which then can be a completely different spiral. What you do not learn in this life, you will have to learn again in your next life. So it's all about learning. So it's all about learning it now. So you do not have to go through the same thing again. It does not pay, and this is important that you understand, that it does not pay to take your own life. Then you do not pass the test. And if you take your own life, you will not have the opportunity to choose your next life. Then you will have to live the same life all over again with exactly the same trials all over again. So never choose to do this. It's not going to be fun. And giving up solves no problem in the universal school. It's about passing the trials and understand that there is a deeper meaning behind life. There is a reason for why you have lived so long on Earth without knowing the meaning of life on Earth. You have a blockage in your brain which is meant to block, as it is all about learning. Another thing you need to know is in the universe, everything is based on free will. You have chosen the school yourself, and you are responsible for what you learn or not. You cannot blame anyone else because you choose everything yourself.